underestimating. Get 'em, glow. Them fraudulent, you know you the...
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their wild card matchup. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship, and it really comes this stage of the game, Mike, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really cut down. Right now, it's about getting your legs back and understanding who are we as a team, who is our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best. Well, in a couple minutes, this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Akers. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. On the ground, it's Akers. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Running is Akers. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second down and 8. They'll run here with Akers. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tony, the man in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. And you're going to get ready for the offseason.
Now a second down throw for Fields. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Akers. He'll get about 2. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple.
I don't think it's going to be his last. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, You just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get it down to the 12. And up. Set of downs from in close.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
Fields now on 2nd down. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. 3rd and long. Fields now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on third down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
First down. Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's a 2nd and 9. Fields to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. A give, and here comes Harris. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now, Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try to run it with Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. His kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now a run on 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd and 2. Patrick to throw. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Third and a yard. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Steelers' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning. And handing it to that guy.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got him in. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Akers. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Mahomes back. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A big play there on the scramble. 56 yards.
And what a decision to turn into a runner and tuck that ball down and go. You could tell initially he's thinking, just pick up the 1st down and get out of bounds. But as the play unfolded, he realized there was a lot more green grass in front of me. For a minute, it looked like he was going to take it all the way, but he'll settle for the big gain. Sets up 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Running is Akers. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains. And to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level, you can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Here's Akers. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Man in motion is Brown. On second down, Mahomes. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Back to throw is Fields. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
To throw is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the New York Jets doing battle with the Baltimore Ravens. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He's got 2 touchdown passes already, but he's also thrown 2 interceptions. So it was feast or famine whenever his guys had the football. These two teams leave in the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
See which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Play action now for Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Big first down pickup there by Roman Wilson. And remember the last time we saw him play in a live game, Mike? It was that Rose Bowl. He had a great year for the national champions, Michigan Wolverines. Led him in catches, yards, receiving touchdowns. And this is a guy that not only can get downfield and make big plays, but even on underneath throws, he is very good with the ball in his hands after the catch.
Second down, it's Fields. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
This one complete to Washington. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the give, it's Harris. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Fields to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Fields. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now,
a hit, and he has lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll try to... He is in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. That his second touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That ties the game at 17.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. He's got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll get this right to the 20-yard line with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now Ingram. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. from the shotgun. It's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now Mahomes. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Trying left side, and here's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Try to run for it with Harris. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front, 20-17.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's a run with Ingram. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.